and welcome to my online tutorial for the Irish tin whistle. My name is Maggie Wallace and I'm currently in my final year of the Bachelor of Arts in Irish Music and Dance at the Irish World Academy of Music and Dance in the University of Limerick. I teach beginner, intermediate and advanced tin whistle, and this video is the first in a series of lessons for beginners. Today we will be learning how to hold the tin whistle, the names of the notes required to play the whistle, and the necessary finger positions required to play those notes. Now, a standard tin whistle is tuned to the key of D major. Any scale is made up of 7 different notes, and the scale of D major that we have on a tin whistle has D, E, F sharp, G, A, B and C sharp. Now, I want you all to pick up your tin whistle. The majority of people play with their left hand on the top and their right hand on the bottom, so I would encourage you all to do so as well. Now, when you're playing the tin whistle, I want you to always hold it with 2 hands. You should also keep your thumbs on the back of the tin whistle like this, as it will help to support your grip on the tin whistle. So first, we are going to put the first finger of our left hand down on the first hole at the top of the tin whistle. Now, make sure you have the hole covered with the middle of the top of your finger, rather than the very tip. So this part of the finger, rather than the very tip. Now, blow into it, not too strongly, until you get this sound. The name of the note you just played is B. Now, put your second finger down, and that is A. And if you put your third finger down, you've got G. When you are playing the tin whistle, you only play using your index, middle and ring finger on each of your hands. You never use your pinky to cover the holes. Now, let's practice what we have just learned. We will go from the B down to the G, and then from the G up to the B, like so. Now, we will work on the right hand. So I want you to put the first finger on your right hand down to play F sharp. And if you put your second finger down, you'll get E. And your third finger will play D. Now, if you have small hands or if you are a complete beginner, you might find it difficult to stretch to the E or the D. You may also find that the bottom notes are a bit squeaky or unclear. Sometimes if you blow too hard, you won't get a nice sound. But if you blow too softly, the sound will be squeaky. You should practice different degrees of blowing into the tin whistle until you get that clear, crisp sound that you're looking for. This will get better with practice. Another important thing to watch out for is to make sure that when you are playing a certain note, that the holes above that note are covered also. It is very important not to let air escape from any of the other holes, so make sure you have the holes firmly and fully covered. For example, if you are playing an F sharp, you must make sure that your fingers are covering the B, A and G holes also. Otherwise, you won't get a clear sound of the note. Your wrists and your fingers must also be relaxed when you are playing the tin whistle. And you must hold your wrists straight and not bend them like this. Okay, so now we'll practice going from the F sharp down to the D, and from the D back up to the F sharp. Okay, so we're going to try to work our way down from the B all the way down to the D. Let's try once more. Okay, so you will notice that we are missing one note from our scale, C sharp. To play a C sharp, you must ensure that you are not covering any of the holes on the tin whistle. However, keep both hands on the tin whistle to support your hold on it. And, like I said before, keep your thumbs at the back of the tin whistle like this. Okay, so let's practice going from our lowest note on the tin whistle all the way up as far as our C sharp. There's our C sharp there. I have no fingers covering any of the holes. Let's try that once more. So there is one more note which we are going to learn to play today, and that is called high D. High D is played by covering all of the holes on the tin whistle apart from the top hole, the B note hole. That is the finger position for high D. The easiest way to form the correct finger positioning for high D is to put all of your fingers on the tin whistle, as if you are about to play a normal low D, and then take your top finger off the tin whistle. In order to play a high D, you will need to blow a little bit harder into the tin whistle than usual. Try to play that note yourselves. Now, I would like for us to try the entire scale, which consists of D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and high D. So let's try to play that together. I have attached a diagram to help you with this scale. Now, let's try to play the scale going the opposite way, going from the high D down to the low D. Let's try it once more. So congratulations, you can now play the scale of D major on the tin whistle. So now, we're going to try to learn our first song on the tin whistle, Mary Had a Little Lamb. First, let's go over the scale once more. Okay, so to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, we use 4 notes: B, A, G, and high D. This version of this song is particularly good for learning muscle competency in your left hand. I'm going to put the notes on the screen for you to help you, and if you want me to send you a PDF of the notes, please email me at lecarrowlessons@hotmail.com. First, we play B, A, G, like so. And then we go back to the A and play B 3 times. Okay, so let's put that together. B, A, G, A, B, B, B. Okay, so when you're playing the 3 Bs together, I want you to try to emphasize and articulate each B, like this. To articulate each note, use your tongue. While playing each B note, I want you to slightly hit your tongue off the back of your 2 front teeth, near the mouthpiece of the tin whistle, like this. Do you hear the way the notes sound emphasized and articulated? If you're having trouble with this, then practice saying t, t, t into your tin whistle. This should help teach you how to articulate and emphasize your notes. Again, like everything, it will get better with practice. Okay, so we'll play that part again. Then you play 3 A's. After your 3 A's, you then play 1 B followed by 2 high Ds. Okay, so let's try that second part all together. Again, with those 3 A's, I want you to try to articulate them using your tongue. Okay, so let's try to put those first 2 parts together. So we've got B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, D, D. Okay, so now on to the third part. The third part is nearly exactly the same as the first part, except it has 4 Bs instead of 3 Bs at the end. So we've got B, A, G, A, B, 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 B. Let's try that once more. And then the song ends with 2 A's followed by B, A, G. So that's A, B, A, G. So the last part of the song. Again. So the 2 last parts together are B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, A, G. Let's try that. Now let's try the whole song together very, very slowly. Don't forget to use your notes to help you. And when playing your groups of Bs and your groups of As, don't forget to try to articulate these notes. Okay, let's go. So now you can play your first song on the tin whistle. Okay, so let's recap on the lesson and on what we have learned today. We have learned how to hold the tin whistle with our two hands and with our thumbs on the back. We have learned the names of the notes on the tin whistle and the necessary finger positions required to play a scale. We have also learned how to play the scale of D major and how to play the song Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, that concludes our first lesson. If you have any questions, please email me at lecarrowlessons@hotmail.com.